SoftFin offers simple to use and simple to understand yet completely compliant needs analyses, offering simple single-page reports. We believe that what is simplest works best. SoftFin also offers a host of financial calculators you will use every day of the week. Video lectures and on-screen help explain exactly how each calculator works and exactly what you need to enter in each field. We understand how difficult it is for an investment consultant to get a quote from financial institutions for an investment product. A calculator in SoftFin allows you to produce your own estimated maturity values for investment products. Clicking on this icon here for quick quotes and then choosing the Find Maturity Values tab opens this calculator screen where you can produce and compare estimated maturity values for endowments, RAs, unit trusts and bank investments. We can enter any combination of single premium, regular annual premium and regular monthly premiums. The calculation of maturity values uses the same accounting formulas used by financial institutions. These buttons allow a comparison between the different investment types using the same premiums and growth rates, etc. Clicking on the Default Rates button opens a window where we can set up costs and commissions for these products to make our results even more accurate. The Amortization button shows a month-on-month growth of the investment. The Graph button shows a 3D color graph for effect. The graphs may be rotated and the style of the graph may also be changed. The estimate report may be printed directly to the printer or exported to a file that may be edited and/or emailed, etc. Clicking on the Find Premium tab changes the screen to allow you to show the monthly premium that would be required to produce a required investment maturity value in a certain period. If we want 1 million rand in 10 years' time and we enter a growth rate of 8% per annum, for example, and we enter an escalation of 5% per annum, the calculator will show the monthly investment premium needed for each of these three types of investment products. Of course, the figures for admin fees and costs, etc., found in the default rates window are used in the calculation of the premium required for each type of investment product. This calculator will show the generous portion of retirement fund contributions that SARS will pay for you. In our example, we enter that this taxpayer earned remuneration of 800,000 Rand and the taxpayer's taxable income of 700,000 Rand included a deduction of 100,000 Rand as a travel claim. The calculator shows a maximum retirement fund contribution allowed of 220,000 Rand, but we elect to take an RA for 10,000 Rand a month or 120,000 Rand a year. The 120,000 Rand allowable retirement fund investment reduces the taxable income to 580,000 Rand. The calculator works out that the tax saving between the tax due on 700,000 and 580,000 Rand is 46,800 Rand. This means that in this case, SARS will pay 39% of the 120,000 Rand premiums for the taxpayer. The next calculator we look at is an estate duty estimator. To do a complete and 100% accurate calculation to determine the exact amount of estate duty and executors' fees that will be due upon death needs pages and pages of amounts have to be entered into expensive, complex and time-consuming software. And it is also impossible to get all the information required from the client. This icon gives access to a useful calculator needing estimates of only half a dozen amounts to be entered in order to see if the duty and fees would come to 5,000 Rand or 500,000 Rand. In this example, we show the client has properties worth 2 million Rand to go into the estate. The client has life policies worth 1 million, but the spouse is the beneficiary, so no executor's fees apply to this asset. Other assets worth another 2 million Rand go into the estate. The calculator shows the estate will need to pay a total of 440,000 Rand in estate duty and fees. Some sort of financial planning should be done to reduce this amount, or a policy written to cover the debt. The I equals info button shows help explaining exactly what you need to enter in each field. The settings option allows you to change tiers and rates of taxation if legislation is amended. SoftFin also provides a simple inflation projections or forward cost projection calculator. In this example, we show a cost of 4,000 Rand a month needed for food today would mean that with 8% inflation, it would cost over 40,000 Rand a month in 30 years' time. The spin buttons allow us to change the period and the inflation rate. If we are convinced that food prices actually increase at around 10% per annum, we can see that we would need almost 70,000 Rand to fill that supermarket trolley every month when we go on pension. In fact, if we put 4,000 Rand under our pillow for 30 years, it would pay for something like a single plastic bag of groceries in 30 years' time, something worth 229 Rand today. SoftFin also offers 3 different loan calculators, including a bond buster calculator. You can calculate any unknown factor in a loan calculation. Just click on the unknown amount and enter the other amounts. This icon allows access to a life of capital calculator where we can see how long an invested capital amount would last, drawing escalating income and with tax implications included. In our example, we invest 4 million Rand in the bank at 7% per annum. We draw 15,000 Rand a month, escalating at 10% per annum, and our tax rate is 20%. We can see that all the capital and interest is gone after 16 years. Look at the amortization. In year 1, we need 12 times 15,000 Rand, which is 180,000 Rand. In year 1, our after-tax interest is 224,000 Rand, which is 44,000 Rand more than the 180,000 we need for income, so the invested capital increases by 44,000 Rand in year 2. While the after-tax interest earned is more than the income we require, our capital increases as the unused interest is added back to the capital. In year 4, we need more than the interest income, so to keep our standard of living, we take the balance needed from the capital. You can see where this is going. Scrolling down further, we can see that we have enough capital and interest to last 16 years, but not 17. Clicking on the graph button, we get a 3D color graph which can be rotated, printed, and you can change the style of the graph. All calculators may be printed directly to the printer or exported to a disk file that may be edited and or saved as an email attachment. A similar calculator shows an amount invested in a portfolio of shares such as unit trusts. You can enter any rates you like here. Down at the bottom, the default rates allows you to set up your own values for default costs and commissions. Amortizations and 3D graphs are provided. Extra video lectures and on-screen help will give you more information on subjects like the interest portion of any income that you receive and the tax benefits of an investment like this. Other calculators handle daily balance calculations, nominal to effective calculations, and debt consolidation calculations. Other calculators compare after-tax income from purchased annuities compared to bank investments. SoftFin offers a calculator to compare the returns between investing overseas or investing locally. Taxes, if applicable, and any estimated future increase or slide in the value of the rand are all taken into account. This calculator shows how some simple financial planning can double the income and the period that income is received from a drawdown living annuity. Amortizations and 3D color graphs are provided. This very useful calculator has its own video lecture explaining exactly how it all works. All calculator printouts may be directed straight to your printer or to a disk file to be edited and or sent as an attachment to an email. This calculator can be used to show the real rate of return on any type of investment, from a simple single premium investment to a complex property investment with ongoing escalating expenses and drawings. In this simple example, we gave an investment company 100,000 Rand, and after 12 months the investment matured and they gave us back 110,000 Rand, claiming a 14% per annum return. We obviously work out the return as being 10%. The investment fund claimed 14% because after costs and commissions, they allocated 96,000 Rand to the investment, and the 96,000 grew to 110,000. The calculator shows the true nominal rate of return as being 9.569%.